Hello dear mathematic friends. Today we are studying also the quadratic equations but using the quadratic formula. Follow me please. First of all, as always, we need to see if it is a quadratic equation. So here we have the equal sign, we have the x or a letter with the biggest exponent 2. Okay, so it is a quadratic equation. First of all, we remember that we have the factoring method, and now we're going to see how to solve it with the quadratic formula. It is very, very important to start with the quadratic formula, to pass everything to the left side and put it equal to 0. Very, very important. So we write 15x squared plus 34x plus 15 equal to 0. After that, we're going to say that the number that is with the x squared will always be the a. The number with the x will be always the b. And the alone number will be always the c. It is very, very important that. So here we have a equals to 15, b equals to 34, and c equals to 15. If we have negative 34, we have to write here negative 34. You cannot forget it. And after that, we're going to write the quadratic formula. You have to remember that very, very well. So x is equal to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, and everything divided by 2a. Very, very important formula to remember for solving quadratic equations. And now we have just to replace those letters with the numbers, and that's it. It is very important to say that all quadratic equations can be solved with this formula, but not all quadratic equations can be solved by factoring. Because if you cannot factor an expression, you're not going to be able to factorize that expression. But here, we calculate that x is equal to minus the value of b. And pay attention, because if we have negative 34, we should put minus negative 34. And negative times negative would be positive. But this is not the case, so we write minus the value of b, positive, negative, square root of the value of b squared minus 4 times the value of a, the value of c, and everything divided by 2 times the value of a. So we solve it with a calculator. We're going to get negative 34, positive negative, the square root of 256 divided by 30. And after that, we see that it is negative 34, positive negative 16 divided by 30. And now it is very simple. We're going to calculate it with the positive sign and with the negative sign. So negative 34 plus 16 divided by 30. and x will be equal to negative 34 minus 16 divided by 30. And here I have negative 18 divided by 30 equals 2, and negative 50 divided by 30. Finally, if we simplify this fraction, if we divide both numbers by 2, is negative 9 divided by 15. And if we divide it by 3, is negative 3 divided by 5. And that's it. The other, if we divide both numbers by 10, we have negative 5 divided by 3. And that's all, folks. See you next time.